I don't think you can emphasize training too much. People who say, well, I know it and you're not going to teach me anything, I think it's just an accident waiting to happen. In aviation, you can't have that.
What I really like about the Plst Online is that it's very interactive. It's not just a couple good pictures of the ramp, and it's not just all videos. It's a combination of videos. You have some pop-up quiz, and that makes it interesting. It's broken into 3 parts. You got the modules, you got the practical exams, and you got the hands-on practice. So it covers it well.
I like how much you had to be involved in it. Like, for instance, in some of the videos, some people like just put a video and you can actually just fall asleep on it and like let the video run. But in this one, you have to pay attention. You have to move the mouse to click here, click there, and then the answers, the questions and answers. What I loved about it is that once you finish the questions, then you can check it, and if you failed it, you got to take it again, and then you got to be more attention to it.
Take you from the very beginning, concepts, introductions, all the way through fuel farm management, fire training, security, airport security, and safety and customer relations.
But it was good. It was good. It gave you a basic knowledge of how to do everything and show you new, interesting things that you would have to learn. And it was great.
It wasn't boring, just put it that way, because some training you go through it and like after 30 minutes it's kind of like starting to doze off. But this one basically kind of kept your interest in it, and through my eyes it's like interested in something, keep you awake, you learn more.
And what I really like about it that helps out is when you get the wrong answer, when you review your test, it tells you, hey, this is what you got wrong, this is what the right answer was.
It's at your own pace. You're not rushed. You're not. You can pause it. You can stop it, and it comes right back to where you left off. Even if you get kicked off the system, because a couple of times, if you have to go do something and somebody comes in and log into the computer, if you log back onto the system, it takes you right back to the same spot you were when you got kicked off or when you left.
The part that was well, not my favorite, but the part that everybody wanted, that I thought I was going to do bad on, was the towing section. And I aced it, and I'm like, I hate towing. But I aced it, and that was interesting to me. I thought that was good. And then the one that I liked the most was on the fire, the fire section. How to put out the fires if something happened, and that whole thing, and that was good. That was good.
It goes into detail, but it does it in such a way that it keeps your attention. It keeps you involved. I like the certain you can actually interact with the system. It's like if you push, like on the fire, for instance, it's like you push in one, it gives you little pop quizzes, what goes to what and what after you've actually done the lesson before you actually have the actual test. There are little quizzes in there.
I mean, there's a lot of people that marshal different ways, and it's interesting that there's reasons why the pilots don't necessarily listen to that. If you show them that you have you're solid on your directions, the pilot will listen to exactly where you want to fit him. Like, that's one of the things I actually liked about that. It showed you exactly how to start it and how to finish it.
Administrator side of the house, that was interesting. It was very easy, but the way they come up, they said, hey, we got this online training, professional line service training. Guess what? You're the administrator. Go in, log in. Here's your login, and go for it. Set the guys up. And I was like, oh, no. But actually, it was very nice. It was very easy. I went in step by step. It walked me through it. I had my 5 students in there, including myself. I like it because I can see where they were. I can see how they're doing, what part they're on. Whereabouts they are and what they made on their test, and then I can set up any of their hands-on training, download that, print it, and then take and train them.
Once you're designated as an administrator, you have the power to add employees at your facility. So you pretty much grab, say if you got a new hire, you find out all his information, you put it into the system, first name, last name, what his user ID will be, and what his password will be to log on. But once you get the hang of it, like I said, 30 seconds and you got a guy up and running and he's ready to sit down and start the training.
But administrative, it was nice. I can watch what's going on, see what's going on, have lots of resources available to me that I can go online and get through the service, or I can have it, most of it's right there. You don't really have to look for it. They provide it. You just simply click and it's done, or you can download it or view it.
Most of my guys that I make them go through the training, they usually wrap up at least the online modules and test part in about 3 to 5 days.
Going on 6 years, you can rest on what you've learned in the 6 years. There's always new things coming up. There are always new ways to do things.
Keeps everybody sharp. It makes for a safer environment.
It's uniformed. You know, basically, if you adapt this for your company, basically everybody's going to be on the same page.
But it definitely covers what you need to know to be able to do your job on the ramp efficiently.